Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome back. So if you didn't already know, the latest Pokemon Scarlet and Violet trailer just dropped, and while most of it was stuff we've already seen, there was one point in particular which essentially confirmed future and past forms which are still unofficially named as of this time. Now, this is actually something I lightly predicted back in this video, where I essentially stated that I thought perhaps the crystal in the Japanese logo, which we now know to be the terrestrialization crystal, would allow for Pokemon to transform into future and past versions of themselves. And there were also a couple of other theories mixed in there, but that one was sort of the one that sticks out here. Essentially, what I was thinking was that since Hisuian Pokemon were already available, these could act as the past forms for some Pokemon like Zoroark, then they would gain new future forms for Violet. Either way, in this trailer, we saw what is obviously a Donphan, but in two separate instances. One for Scarlet, showcasing this absolute beast with tusks, and one for Violet, showcasing this futuristic, almost robotic version of it. We get a little more information on this courtesy of the Scarlet and Violet website, which has the following to state. The Scarlet book, which will appear in Scarlet, and the Violet book, which will appear in Violet, are records from an expedition, and they were written long, long ago. The expedition is said to have traversed an uncharted area of the Paldea region, but whether or not the accounts depicted in the books are true remain unclear. It seems Arven always carries a copy of one of the books with him. To me, this kind of confirms that there's going to be some small area in the game that either takes you to the past or the future, which was another thing that I stated in my video. Because if these books were written so long ago, why is the future one there? My assumption is that some sort of past tribe or past civilization traveled to this area, got sucked in some sort of time wormhole, ended up in the future, wrote the book, and came back, and then the book was part of history. And then for the past one, it's the same, but in the past. Photographs and sketches of unidentified creatures fill the pages of Scarlet and Violet. While there have been sightings of similar creatures in recent years, such reports are rare, and specific details of the creature's biology are still a mystery. The monster known as the Great Tusk. This book describes a savage monster who attacked the expedition team with its large body and tusks, mortally wounding one of the explorers. The monster known as the Iron Treads. It said that when this monster curls its body and rolls to attack, it leaves a trail gouged into the ground as if it had scorched the earth. Note, Great Tusk will be depicted in Scarlet's book, and Iron Treads will be depicted in Violet's book. So again, leading more credence to that idea. I also noticed that the Scarlet depiction of the Great Tusk is all in past tense, while the Iron Treads description was in present tense, so take with that what you will. So yeah, I definitely think Hisuian forms will be worked into the game via this mechanic, and I also believe that if it wasn't already obvious, the game will likely have these forms exclusive to each version, with Scarlet for the past and Violet for the future. I also think that the time distortions from Pokemon Legends Arceus may make a return in some form, this time bringing Pokemon from the future and the past as opposed to just ones from the future. Now, all that being said, if you do want to stay up to date on future Scarlet and Violet news and are looking forward to the game releasing and you want guides, breakdowns, stuff like that, definitely subscribe to my channel because I put out new monster taming videos every single day. You can check out my Discord, my Twitter, and my Patreon linked below. Special thanks to the patrons, especially Jim Hamilton, Dro Ghost, Dark Persona, and Exodus, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.